Welcome to the December 2019 edition of Chatham Today. This month, we highlight Chatham's 40th annual Christmas by the Sea celebration, sponsored by the Chatham Merchants Association, and the 29th First Night Chatham celebration on New Year's Eve. This is truly a unique and wonderful month for Chatham residents and visitors. And these two events are genuine Chatham classics. Our special segment this month will focus on First Night and will include an interview with John Reed and Sally Stratman, the Communications Director and President for First Night Chatham. We will be chatting with them later in the program, so please stay tuned as we highlight the events and activities for the coming month. I'm Huntley Harrison with Richard Garvin to bring you this installment of Chatham Today. Here are the events for December at the Council on Aging.
There will be a luncheon and free holiday concert with the Community Handbell Choir on Monday, December 9th at 12 p.m. Join them for a festive holiday luncheon followed by the beautiful seasonal sounds of the local handbell choir, led by Director Marilyn Sink. As well as organizing this 13-member community group, she conducts the handbell choir at First Congregational Church in Chatham and also plays with the handbell group at Pilgrim Congregational Church in Harwichport. Tickets for the luncheon are $7. Reservations are required and transportation is available. Call the Chatham COA to reserve your place today.
On Tuesday, December 10th from 1 to 2:30, there will be a DIY, do-it-yourself project at the COA where you can create holiday snowy scenes ornaments. Join them and you will see how easy it is to make a beautiful holiday keepsake decoration to give as a gift or to enjoy for yourself at this fun do-it-yourself class. No experience is necessary. All the materials that are needed will be provided. Participants are asked to contribute $3 towards the cost of the materials. Reservations are required and transportation will be available. Call the COA early to reserve your spot.
Chatham Stroll Tree Lighting and free COA scenic ride on Friday, December 13th. Join in the celebration on the COA scenic bus ride to the Chatham Christmas Stroll Tree Lighting. Enjoy snacks and drinks and good cheer. Festivities begin at 5:45 p.m. Reservations are required. Call the COA to reserve your place today.
And on Monday, December 16th at noon, come for the holiday extravaganza lunch and show with musical entertainment by Bill Reedy. Vocal performer and talented musician Bill Reedy will entertain you with the magic of songs of the season in a lively, fun-filled afternoon of enjoyment. Mr. Reedy has been performing professionally since the early 1970s at dozens of venues and with a variety of different acts, including blues bands, rock bands, acoustic duos, and a solo performer. The luncheon will be a very special gourmet holiday-themed meal. Tickets for the luncheon and the show are $9. Reservations are required, and as usual, transportation will be available. Don't miss this one. Call the Chatham COA early to reserve a place. And finally, on Monday, December 23rd, the COA Cinema will present Hitched for the Holidays at 1 p.m. When commitment phobe Rob Marino breaks up with his girlfriend before Thanksgiving, he is criticized by his big Italian family about his inability to keep a relationship through the holidays. Wanting to prove them wrong and fulfill his dying grandmother's wish to see him happy and in love, Rob goes online and finds Julie, another single New Yorker whose meddling Jewish mom has driven her to seek a temporary boyfriend. Rob and Julie agreed to pose as a couple through the holidays to get their families off their backs. But things get complicated when Rob's Catholic clan and Julie's Jewish family get involved. This is a Hallmark movie starring Joey Lawrence, Mary Lou Henner, Emily Hampshire, and Paula Shaw. For more information about programs and activities at the COA, check out their website. The address is on the screen now.
And now we highlight the programs at the Eldridge Public Library for the month of December. On Tuesday, December 10th, Seasons Readings from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Are you looking for that perfect literary gift for a child or teen? This annual event will feature new, notable, and gift-worthy titles in children's and young adult literature, along with additional recommendations for their caregivers. Co-hosted by EPL Youth Services and Monomoy Community Services.
And author Chris Setterland will speak at Eldridge Public Library at 7 p.m. on Thursday, December 12th. This Cape Cod author will talk about his latest book, Cape Cod Nights, Historic Bars, Clubs, and Drinks. This book will be filled with memories of the golden age of Cape Cod nightlife and more, bringing up memories of places like the Mill Hill Club, Compass Lounge, the Chatham Squire, and many others.
Listen to the Victorian Carolers at the Eldridge Public Library from 1 to 3 p.m. on Saturday, December 14th, as you stroll down Main Street during Chatham's Christmas by the Sea stroll. Stop by to hear festive holiday music performed by the Cape Cod Carolers. Take a break from your holiday shopping and join them for a festive holiday afternoon.
On Wednesday, December 18th, early release day Lego Block Party at the library at 2 p.m. The Lego Block Party is for students in grades K through 4 and will run until 3:30. Join friends and share your passion for building. This is a school district-wide early release day, so light snack will be provided. Registration 24 hours in advance is required.
On Friday, December 20th, there will be a We Read Storytime playgroup for children 18 months to 3 years at 9:45. This early literacy program includes developmentally appropriate stories, songs, crafts, and play activities. Registration is required.
And now we will take a look at what's going on at the Atwood House and Museum. Historic Halls is back. Enjoy the Atwood Museum's annual year-end sale in the museum shop. Look through their well-stocked and eclectic shop and find the perfect gift for friends and family or for yourself. Some of their items include pottery, stationery, jewelry, beeswax candles, pewterware, woven baskets, painted shaker boxes, sea salt, and so much more. Not to mention their extensive stock of books for adults and children. The museum shop will open during museum hours throughout December, Friday and Saturday, 1 to 4 p.m., but it is also available during the week, Monday through Friday. Just ring the doorbell and they will be happy to let you in to shop. So, stop on by and check out this historic hall.
Holiday Magic at the Atwood. Mark your calendar for Saturday, December 14th in the morning from 9 to 11. Families can have Grub with the Grinch. There will be holiday and Grinch-themed breakfast foods served. The Grinch will even sit down to read a story to all of his guests. Admission is $15 for both adults and children, and from 1 to 4, Santa will be visiting for their annual hearth-warming event. Come and experience the old Atwood House the way it was 200 years ago. Enjoy cider and cookies and have pictures taken with their highly popular Jolly Old Elf. Admission is $10 for adults, $5 for children, and members receive free admission. Admission can be paid at the door.
And now for some items of general interest. Christmas is in the air in Chatham during December. Sugar Plum Fairy Teas on Saturdays from December 7th through the 21st from 1 to 3 at Nantucket House of Chatham. Reservations are required. Call 508-733-7414.
On Friday, December 13th from 5:45 to 6:45, the annual light parade and tree lighting to kick off Christmas stroll weekend. Here are the details. Chatham's shops will welcome the hundreds of shoppers with homemade cookies and more. A tree lighting ceremony, carolers, horse and carriage rides, and Santa at the bandstand at Kate Gould Park. 5:45, caroling and light parade. Meet at Carmine's Pizza as Chatham Police Department and Santa lead us down to the 6 p.m. tree lighting in Kate Gould Park.
And come for breakfast with Santa at the Chatham Wayside Inn on Saturday, December 14th from 8:30 to 10:30. Join the Chatham Merchants Association at the Chatham Wayside Inn for breakfast with Santa during Christmas stroll weekend. There will be a homemade breakfast courtesy of the Chatham Wayside Inn and Wild Goose Tavern, children's entertainment, and the main event, Santa. Tickets are on sale at the Wayside Inn now.
During Chatham's Christmas by the Sea stroll, be sure to stop by Santa's workshop to see Santa on Saturday, December 14th from 3 to 5 at the Visitor Information Booth at 533 Main Street. Also on the 14th from 8:30 to 11:30 at the Masonic Lodge on Old Harbor Road. Join the Chatham Band for pancakes and pajamas. Holiday music combined with the casual pajama party for the entire family. Come decked out in matching pajamas. Adults $10, children $5, free for kids 5 and under. And here's yet another treat on the 14th, the Christmas Cookie Express from 8:30 to noon at the Congregational Church. Homemade cookies available by the pound. Doors open promptly at 8:30 a.m. and sales will continue until noon or until the cookies are sold out, whichever comes first.
Aha.
I would suspect they'll be sold out by 9.
Could be.
And last but not least, First Night Chatham. As we mentioned at the top of the show, our special segment this month will focus on First Night Chatham 2020 with the theme, Strike Up the Band. Come join the fun for First Night Chatham, a family-friendly, alcohol-free, town-wide celebration of the arts with over 70 performances and events. December 31st, 2019 will be First Night Chatham's 29th New Year's Eve celebration. It's a full day of fun and entertainment, starting with the town photo at the Chatham Lighthouse at noon, and culminating with the fireworks and the lowering of the cod at Oyster Pond at the stroke of midnight. Here to tell us more about First Night Chatham is Communications Director John Reed and Sally Stratman.
Good morning.
And good morning to you, and welcome.
Thank you.
And this is Sally Stratman, who is the chair of First Night. And Sally and John are here this morning to tell us about First Night Chatham 2020. So take it away.
Let me talk a little more about how the day is framed. As was mentioned, we kick off with the town photo at the Lighthouse. You're all honorary people in Chatham on that day, so come down, all of you. We have a noise parade after that, which starts at roughly 3, 4 in the afternoon. The noise parade leads us into our first fireworks for those that have young kids and want to get them home. Okay. And that's at a little after 6 p.m. And then we finally have our midnight fireworks. And in between are all kinds of performances and events. And I just want to mention that we try to cater to all the different types of families that are out there. We try to cater to adults. We try to cater with adults with young kids. We try to cater with kids. We try to take care of the teenagers. So we've got activities for all those various groups. Our theme this year is Strike Up the Bands. And that really came as a result of some new talent that we've got coming in. We've got a Chicago tribute band. We have a Beatles tribute band. And we have an Eagles tribute band. So we got
back.
three major tribute bands, and that really generated our theme, which is Strike Up the Bands.
That's good.
So you want to talk about some of the new people that are coming, perhaps?
Please do.
And a lot of these new people all are part of the theme with one of the most amazing things I'm looking forward to is we have a 20-piece digital accordion orchestra.
Whoa.
Have you ever heard of such a thing?
No, sorry.
And these accordions sound like instruments, tubas and violins and whatever. And apparently they're just a gas to see. So looking forward to that. There's also the Cape Cod Ukulele Club. I didn't know there was such a thing, did you?
Yeah.
Well, you live and learn.
You do.
I think those are, Bruce Abbott and Fred Freed are going to be playing. As John mentioned, the tribute bands are going to be a lot of fun. One of the best things to do is to go online to firstnightchatham.org, and you can see the listing of everything that we're presenting. Tickets or buttons this year, sporting my button,
There you go.
are going to be $22 across the board, $5 for children, and we're
And what age for children?
11 and
11 and
Three
under?
to 11 for
3 to
kids.
11.
It's $5.
It's
And then
$5.
Above 11, it's
22.
22.
Yeah, 22.
Okay.
Below that, nothing.
Yeah.
Free.
Below 3.
Yeah,
Below 3. Well, 2 and 1, there's some numbers in there.
but we're really looking forward to an exciting year, and we're really looking forward to some exciting weather.
Oh, yeah, well, we always keep our fingers crossed for that.
Well, as you recall, last year, the midnight fireworks got canceled out because of high winds. And,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we're hoping that doesn't happen again.
Right,
We're
of
counting
course.
on good weather.
Well, you know what I really like about the lineup, not only this year, but in past years, is that you all seem to always get some really unique groups to come in, like the ukulele group or this digital accordion group and so on. And some of the standard groups that have been there in the past, I know we try to get them back every year.
Yes,
Some
I-
can, some can't. But
Yeah,
I think we, if I remember correctly, and if I remember looking through the list myself for this year, there are some people who are coming back again who've been here with us for a long time.
Oh, a lot of years, yeah.
What kind of events, activities do we have for the smaller children? I know sometimes over in the elementary school gym or somewhere over there, you always seem to have a circus or something for
Well,
them.
one of the most popular things is the bubble wrap stomp.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
If you can imagine 100 kids in a room all stamping on these half-inch bubble
Those
wrap
big
all
bubble-
at the same time, it's a kick.
I bet it is. I bet it is.
And we're back with miniature golf.
Oh,
Yep,
good.
miniature
And
golf.
we're back with face painting and the Children's Art Studio. And then new for this year,
Legos.
gigantic Legos.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, they're huge.
That's
Oh,
great.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
So
interesting.
that'll be fun.
Yeah.
For the kids.
How about the, what was it, Cirque du Jour?
Yep, Cirque
They're
du
back?
Jour.
And they'll be at
they'll
the,
back
middle school
At the
gym?
middle school as
Oh, good.
well. There are a number of non-button occasions
Mm-hmm,
that people, the kids and adults are welcome to attend. This year, the Eldridge Public Library is back with 2 sessions. They did things for a while and then they bowed out for a few years, and
But they're back.
we're pleased to have them back.
Oh, good.
So it's going to be an exciting year.
And as you know, we use a lot of different venues. We use our churches, we use our auditoriums, the Orpheum Theater, and really important, we've got some great parking lots. Go park your car. We've got shuttle buses that go to all venues and events.
Right.
That's an easy way to enjoy the evening without any hassle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've done.
Yeah.
I've usually
Yeah.
parked somewhere and my super secret spot. can't tell you. But then I get on the shuttle bus and go around,
Yep.
which
That
is
we
great.
have 4 buses that are constantly circling, and you can get anywhere within 5 or 7 minutes. And it's been, fortunately, I know that at least 3 of the drivers who have done this for years will be back this year.
Oh, that's
And
great.
so, and they really cater to our patrons
Yeah.
very nicely, and so we welcome them.
And I know we talked a little bit about weather at the beginning, and what does it take to cancel it, if anything? I know that's a bad
Yeah,
word.
yeah,
I'm sorry, but
Well, safety.
Safety, yeah.
Obviously.
Right.
And we work closely with the police department to
Mm-hmm.
make those kind of calls. Sometimes we initiate it, sometimes they come at one time, I know in our 29 years, they came and said, you just can't do it.
Was that the snowy?
Yes.
The snow, yeah, we had a
Yeah.
snowstorm or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, and they
even
just
some
said-
of the acts couldn't get
Yeah,
in.
but
That's right.
cold is never a big
Yeah, cold,
influence.
no.
No.
Except for the people standing in line to
Yeah,
get into a
yeah.
venue.
Then it's a big issue.
Yeah,
Yes.
then it's chilly.
But generally, it has to do with safety.
Yeah.
And
But-
winds and rain,
Yep, then we
And
can
so-
take that.
yeah.
We're tough.
Hey,
Now,
look where we live.
Yeah, well, so if we are chilly, what can we do to keep warm? What kind of food or venues like that are around for people?
Well, people try to get into the what do you call it, the foyers of the church
Right.
or the theater.
The various places,
Clearly, the schools, the hallways in the schools afford shelter. You know, people just warm together.
Warm together, right.
But they have,
One of the places, though, that will not be available is the Congregational Church this year.
Oh, right.
It
Yeah.
will not have an elevator, so there will be things happening there, but it will not be accessible
Right.
in easy form.
Yeah, they're doing some extensive
Kind of renovations.
renovations.
yeah.
That's the word I was looking
That's
for.
fine. No, I've kind of seen what they're doing, so,
Oh.
yeah.
on the idea of staying warm, don't they have food trucks or vendors? in
Yes,
the
we have
parking lots?
food trucks there will be a food truck in the town parking lot near Town Hall. There will be several food trucks over by the community center. And,
Get hot cocoa and apple cider and things like that?
yep, and there'll be one food truck that has, I think that that won't be a truck. I think that'll be at the school where they'll have
right.
hot chocolate and rolls and donuts and
Oh, up
that
at the
kind
middle
of thing.
school?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
if it's the same group that's been there in the past, they've done a nice job.
Yes.
You can get a nice little menu up there.
Right, and
Yep.
we have some new food vendors this year,
Oh,
so
good.
we're, trying out some new flavors.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
That's good.
Even though we're talking about first night, can I not talk about first night for a second?
Absolutely.
First night actually starts the day before. The night before, there is a major jazz concert given by students and teachers at the Methodist Church, and that's at 7:30, December 30th. So that's when it really starts,
Oh,
the day
okay.
before.
Is that a button event?
That is a,
I don't
Yeah.
believe so.
I think so.
It is?
Yeah, I think so, yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
That's good.
And
And,
of course, we'll have the headquarters, as we always do, and buttons are available to be bought online.
okay,
And of course, once the headquarters is open, patrons are welcome to stop into headquarters and get their buttons as well.
and,
And there's retailers that sell it. The Orpheum Theater
Oh,
now
okay.
is selling this year.
Okay.
And you can find all that detail on the website.
all right, and how many buttons will be available?
6,500 buttons, and about I think it's 1,500 children's buttons.
Right.
Okay,
It's quite a bit.
sounds
Yep.
good.
I have
Yeah,
a
we bring
question.
almost 10,000 people to town.
Oh, I
so
know.
it's a-
It's like summer and
yeah.
winter.
It's
Yeah.
like summer and winter, yeah, right.
Yeah, I have a question about getting acts and talent to perform. I'm sure that Chatham Today, not Chatham, that's us, but Chatham Today would like to know about First Night. It's grown over the years. Do they solicit you for a chance to be here?
It goes both ways.
Okay.
Ginny Hamlet is the person who handles our talent. She's done a spectacular job of it for years, as everyone
Yes,
knows,
we
who's
absolutely know that.
attended. And she starts in January, and by April and May, she's got her lineup set up.
Wow.
There are people who will send her demonstration tapes and ask to be to be considered. And then there are people who she reaches out to.
Okay.
And particularly, for instance, last year, our theme was a Western theme, and so she was reaching out to find talent that fit in with that.
Okay.
But it works both ways.
Okay.
But one of the groups we have actually has an interesting story. The Chicago Tribute Band. I talked to the person that started it, and he's a drummer and a father, and he wanted to have something to do with his son. This was back in 2012. So the son was trying to take guitar, so they decided they would form a group and do a Chicago tribute. What was the two of them to begin with, but now it has grown. It's a legitimate group. The son legitimately plays guitar. the son learned part of his guitar talent from one of the Chicago folks that play guitar, and they know Chicago now.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like the interesting story
Oh,
about
yeah.
some of our little band guys.
Yeah, some of this, and I imagine the Beatles group, tribute group has some kind of similar story and
Yes,
how they got
I haven't gotten
started.
that one yet.
Yeah, but that's all right. But you know, I think we have lots to look forward to this year. I just listening to you and thinking about that evening and all the different things to do. You know, it's one of the things I always have difficulty kind of picking and choosing where I want to go. And I mean, there's some people who come back year after year, and I like to maybe see them, but I also like to take advantage of some of
Test
the
some of
new
the new,
groups
yeah,
and see
absolutely.
what happens. I mean, I remember, you know, when the Eagles tribute band was here a couple of years ago, I mean, they packed the house.
Yeah,
Yes.
they did.
And I'm sure that the Beatles tribute band and the Chicago tribute band will probably
They're
do
going to
the
be
same.
and they'll be in large venues.
And they'll be in large
Plenty of
venues.
large venues, yes.
That's great.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, for the teens, we have some local teen groups who are going to be playing for
Oh,
the
that's
teens.
good to know.
Yeah.
So that may be
So
the
they
beginning
can-
of the next Beatles or
They
the
can-
beginning of the
you
next
never, yeah,
Eagles.
you never know. You know, they're going to follow their friends
They
and
could very well.
hopefully go and see them and bring more people in. That's wonderful. Well, this has been great. Do you all have anything, perhaps as a wrap up, to say before we wrap up our show?
Not particularly, just hope everyone comes to First Night Chatham, enjoys it, and Happy New Year.
Yeah, and
Same
get
to
your
you.
tickets early.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
all your hard work.
Right on.
You're very welcome.
Well, that wraps it up for this time. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Chatham Today. Remember, the show runs on public access Channel 99 on Mondays at 9 a.m. and several other times during the week. If you miss the cablecast or want to see it again, you can find us on Facebook and YouTube. Or you can visit our website. Just do a Google search for site/Chatham Today, and it should be the first entry that you see. The web address is on the screen now. Chatham Today is a video chronicle of the events and activities in the town of Chatham. If you would like to have what's happening in your organization announced on the air, please email us. We look forward to hearing from you. You can also like us on Facebook at Chatham Today. We hope you do. From all of us at Chatham Today, we wish you a wonderful holiday season and a safe and prosperous new year. Thank you for watching. We'll see you down the road.